morning, Jeff here. Good morning, Jeff here with Impeccabilities powered by Kaizink. This morning we're going to show you how to do an auto Z setup on our CNC ShopSabre. What the Z is on CNC is it tells the end mill exactly how far it can safely go down. There's two different ways to set it. We can set it to the top of the material, but then we have to set the Z every single time we do a job. Or we can set the Z to the top of our spoil board. That way we can set it once and run multiple jobs until the next time we shave the spoil board. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our handy dandy Z tool here. What this is, it's an auto sensor. This plunger here sends a signal to the software telling it that something has hit it. We're going to take this and bring it over to the spoil board. Find a nice flat spot. We don't want to put it inside of a groove or whatever because it's going to make an off reading. And what I like to do is I like to put a little weight on the kick port itself so when the head moves, that the sensor doesn't move. So I tend to use our dust collector, and I'll just set that right over here on the cord. That way it's sitting down. Now we're going to come over to our controls here. So left and right area, move your Y, or your X, excuse me. Back and forth area, move your Y. And the up and down area, we'll move your Z. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get us close to it, as close as I can to get that end mill over the center of the probe, and then I'm going to physically just move the probe so that I'm centered on the X and I'm centered on the Y. Now that I'm there, I'll come back over here and you'll see right there where it says Auto Z. I'll hit that. The head's going to go up. And I forgot a step. So what I need to do here is I actually need to plug in the sensor. So there's a plug on the machine right here. We'll plug the sensor into that little plug. Now it may work. So let's try that again. And we're going to hit Auto Z. There we go. So you'll see it's going to slowly come down. And I like to just keep my hand on the button, on the panic button, just in case I happen to miss the Z. I don't want to break an end mill or break the tool. So there you go, it touched it. Now I'll touch it slightly again and come back up, and that has set our Z. So now we'll disconnect, put everything back where it was, and then to test it, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to run this off of the spoil board so that we don't slam into anything, and then I'm going to do Z0. That's telling the Z, the up and down, to go to the 0 point that we just set for it. Hit enter. And then we can just kind of do a visual here to see, yep, that looks like it's exactly where it should be. So I'm going to bring it back up a little bit. Now I'm going to bring it over to the table itself. Just grab a piece of paper and set that under it. And we're going to do our 0 again. And move the paper, but as you can see, I can't even get a piece of paper under there. So that Z is exactly what we want to do. That's it. Have a great day.